say you expect, a lot of yourself. When you look at this past month, can you say it's even gone better than expected, or even the whole season as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, again, I've said it a lot, but I put a lot of work into this offseason. I'm surrounded by a really good group of guys, unbelievable coaching staff, and a great training staff that's keeping me out there. So, I'm obviously happy with where we've been and where we're at, but, we got a long way to go. So, I'm appreciative of where we're at, but nothing to hang your hat on quite yet.
What's it been like being in this rotation lately with Max now pitching like he is capable and Ronaldo doing what he's been doing all year?
Yeah, no doubt. It's a lot of fun. When everyone's clicking on all cylinders, everyone's happy, right? Our offense is obviously just unreal. So when we can go out there and do our job and keep runs off the board and keep winning these games, it's kind of a back and forth, right? When the pitchers are doing good, it takes off, pressure off the offense. When the offense is clicking, it takes pressure off of us, and that just kind of comes to a head, and that's when you start playing great baseball.
Nathan, with that healthy offseason and the shoulder, is that why the slider might be right back to where it was in 17, 18, some of your greatest years?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the number one thing for me is health, right? I had to get strong again, and I had to get on top of things that were not allowing me to stay healthy. And also just being able to throw it a lot more and having confidence in it. And not only that, but on the flip side, having, the guys behind the plate know, hey, this thing's working, and knowing when to use it, how to use it, and not get overboard with it, but, be able to keep it right there.
Has the strikeouts to walks ratio been one of the more satisfying things for you, the lack of free passes that you're giving?
No, I just want to win games. I don't care how. If I walk 6 tonight and we win the game, that's all that matters. The shiny numbers around it are cool, but there's a left column and a right column at the end of the day, and you just want to keep tacking that left column as much as possible.
You've talked a little about this before, but how re-energizing is just all of this? Like, obviously being healthy, but being in this new environment, being where it's a World Series contender every year, just how much has it re-energized you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a fresh place, obviously, and I can't stress enough like what this clubhouse is like. The energy that's in there, and just the group of guys that's in there, and what everyone brings to the table, and just how laid back it is. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. It's like playing college summer baseball, just with brighter lights. Our staff allows us to be who we are, and brings out the best in everybody. And we can go out there and play baseball and have fun at the same time. That's I think when you're going to be at your best.
As you watch Matt Olson's at bats over the last week or so, can you kind of see it coming to where he was, here Friday night, hitting one, a couple extra base hits tonight?
Yeah, and I think even before that, he's getting back on track, right? And he's hitting the ball. He's been hitting the ball hard, and he's been getting his walks too. That shows you even, sometimes the numbers might not show it, but when you're hitting the ball hard and you're still taking your walks, you're right there. So for him to be there tonight, that was huge.
Chris, I spoke with a couple of pitchers in the room who all complimented, just said that they've learned from you. You point out different things, adjustments that they can make. They've really learned from you. What kind of emphasis do you make in terms of just building those conversations, relationships?
I think it's just being approachable, and just if a guy's got something for me, I'm going to give him the information I have. I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the information. Basically, we'll just tell you kind of like what I do and how I operate. So, I was fortunate enough when I was young to have guys that I could lean on and just ask any question in the world to. And that's what I want to be for, this group too.
Thanks, Chris.
Last thing, George Poulis, head trainer, got his gold card today. That's 8 years for players, 25 years for staff. 25 years in the show, that's a lot of show time. So congrats to him.
How impressed are you with just Sale not only being effective, but just missing so many different bats and being as similar as he was maybe during some of those best years.
I know. I'm very much impressed. How efficient he is, and this stuff is just so good. All the swings and misses he's getting, and so it's on a nice little run here. I know that.
Yeah, you guys went into the winter needing some rotation help, and now you look at Lopez and Sale, what they're giving you. I mean, how remarkable.
No, it's been great because with Lopi, he's started before, had big years as far as innings and all that, and had 2 really good years as a reliever, and I think I think in the interim guys can learn about a lot of things, learn how to about their pitching, who they are, things like that, and he's been so efficient too. I mean, in the innings he's covered, and how he's done it, and throwing strikes, and been really, really impressed with both of them.
The strikeouts to walks ratio for Sale,
And that's crazy.
is that what you expected?
I didn't know what to expect. I mean, I'd faced him, obviously as another managing against him, but I knew he was very effective, and but when we got him, you start getting excited about getting a guy of that caliber.
What about Matt Olson and now getting the results?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's going to happen. I mean, these guys are all going to get it going at some point in time. It's just, they got baseball cards, and it's going to happen. It's just, I think the hotter it gets, the hotter they'll get, quite honestly. And that's really good to see. I mean, they all stay with themselves. They continue to work, and at some point in time, it's got to turn for them.
With a guy like that, that's been around 5, 6, 7 years, whatever now, and I mean, you think and especially last year, he went through it. I mean, do you think they just kind of understand this is 6 weeks into a season?
Yep.
It doesn't matter.
I think that's how they get through, that they're very realistic with the whole situation and how long this thing is and how many games we play. And it's getting to where it's not early anymore. But I just think they know as the at-bats pile up that things are going to happen good for them, because they allow themselves to come out of a situation like that.
With Michael Harris, too, these last few games, are you seeing breezy speed?
No, yeah. I mean, Michael's the one. I've said this all day, yesterday even, that he's got a great outlook on this, and he doesn't panic, and it's a very realistic, mature outlook on what we're doing here.
Another hit for Zach Short and looked pretty good defensively. Can Austin Riley take his time the way he looks out there?
Yeah, it's well, I mean, it's great what Zach's done. I mean, like say a hit, just drawing the walks defensively, how solid he is. Because I don't know how long Austin's going to be, but it's sure nice when you plug somebody. Look, he's a ball player. I mean, that's I think the greatest compliment I can give a guy is if you're a ball player, and he's I can tell he's a very intelligent guy. He got good instincts, and he's done a really fine job for us in a short period of time. Okay, thank you.